Okay, welcome to this video. This is class video 4, Roads to Fame. It's all about videos going viral, why it happens, how, and this is the TED Talk part. So in your book, you should be still Unit 1, but Roads to Fame, page 24. All right, we're just going to listen to this. We will be doing this actually in the reading part for video 5, but I just thought I'd play the first part and basically think about the first part here in 1968 and so on. What do you think? What do you think he meant when he said, "In the future, everybody will be world famous for 15 minutes"? So that's just something for you guys to think about. But I'm going to play it, so just read along. We're only going to be doing this page here only.
Going viral. In 1968, the artist Andy Warhol predicted, in the future, everybody will be world famous for 15 minutes. Today, it seems his prediction is becoming true. The tune is simple, and the lyrics don't make sense. But in 2011, 13-year-old Rebecca Black's song Friday became a sensation. Black recorded the song as a music video for a small record company. The company posted it on YouTube. In its first month online, very few people saw it. Then a popular blogger wrote about the video. He called Friday the worst video ever made.
All right. So basically, what I want you guys to think about is the Warhol quote about how everybody will be famous for 15 minutes. Now, he said that in the 60s, but that was a very long time ago. What do you think he meant? And as far as the song Friday, you probably never heard it. I'm going to play a small clip later on, and you will also see a small clip of it in the TED Talk. But it is available to watch on YouTube, so feel free to watch it. And if you get a chance, tell me what you thought about the song. And if you think it's one of the worst videos you've ever seen. All right, so these are the unit goals for the TED Talk part, in-class part, reading part. Right, so we're going to read and talk about online videos that went viral. We're going to learn why certain videos became world famous. And we're going to explore other videos that went viral. Okay, this is my cat, in case you don't know. All right, so now we're going to listen to a little bit about who Kevin Alaka is, and then I want you guys to answer the questions about him. I think there are only 3.
TED Talks. Why videos go viral. Kevin Alaka, YouTube Trends Manager, TED Speaker. Alaka's job is to watch videos, but he doesn't just watch them for pleasure. He pays attention to videos that are becoming very popular or going viral. In 2014, YouTube had more than 1 billion users a month, and those users uploaded dozens of hours of video every minute. Only a small percentage of these videos actually become internet sensations. It is hard to predict which videos will go viral, but Alaka has interesting ideas about why some videos are more popular than others.
And we're going to hear his ideas about about this last part. But first, you've listened to it, you have it in your book, you should have the page. Here are the three questions I want you guys to look at. And you can pause the video if you want for as long as you need, but I'm going to wait about maybe 3 minutes, and then we will go over the answers. Now, while you're doing this, I will turn the video off so that you only focus on this. But of course, once I come back, if you still need more time, just pause. All right, I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Okay, so I know it hasn't actually been 3 minutes, but for something like this, I believe you've had enough time. But of course, if you need more time, this is a video. You can just pause it to give yourself more time. But right now, we will go over the answers. Okay, what does Kevin Alaka do in his job? Well, that was like one of the first things we learned. My cat's back. All right, let me go over the answers. He's a trends manager, and part of his job is watching videos. All right, how many users visited YouTube every month in 2014? Well, according to the article, 1 billion, or I think in Korean that would be shipok. Is it easy to predict which videos will go viral? Well, that question I think we all know. The answer is no. Of course, it's not easy. If it was, then all of us would be doing it. And what ideas do you think Alaka has? Okay, now this is a question where everybody will have a different answer. What I'm talking about is this question here. But of course, after we have seen all three parts of his TED Talk, everybody will probably have it almost the same answer. But I don't know if we're going to have time to actually go over this. But this question here, I think most of us can agree that the answer is no. Okay, answers will vary. It just means that not everybody's going to have the same answer, especially part 2. What ideas do you think he has? All right. As I do in all my videos, I'm going to move on, but of course, because it's a video, you can pause and you can write down what I have here. All right, let's move on. All right, we're going to watch the first part of his TED Talk, and I want you guys to actually do A and B, and I will, once the TED Talk is done, I will close my video for about 1.5 minutes. But again, if you need more time, pause. All right, so let's watch the first part of his TED Talk, Alaka's TED Talk, and take a look at these questions in your book.
Hi, I'm Kevin Alaka. I'm the trends manager at YouTube, and I professionally watch YouTube videos. This is true. So we're going to talk a little bit today about how videos go viral and then why that even matters. We all want to be stars, celebrities, singers, comedians. And when I was younger, that seemed so very, very hard to do. But now web video has made it so that any of us or any of the creative things that we do can become completely famous and a part of our world's culture. I mean, any one of you could be famous on the internet by next Saturday. But there are over 48 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute. And of that, only a tiny percentage ever goes viral and gets tons of views and becomes a cultural moment. So how does it happen? 3 things: tastemakers, communities of participation, and unexpectedness. All right, let's go. Oh my God! Oh my God! Woo! Oh, wow! Last year, Bear Vasquez posted this video that he had shot outside his home in Yosemite National Park. In 2010, it was viewed 23 million times. This is a chart of what it looked like when it first became popular last summer. But he didn't actually set out to make a viral video, Bear. He just wanted to share a rainbow, because that's what you do when your name is Yosemite Mountain Bear. And he had posted lots of nature videos, in fact, and this video had actually been posted all the way back in January. So what happened here? Jimmy Kimmel, actually. Jimmy Kimmel posted this tweet that would eventually propel the video to be as popular as it had become, because tastemakers like Jimmy Kimmel introduce us to new and interesting things and bring them to a larger audience.
Okay, I apologize for that little glitch there at the very start. I was trying to turn the video off so that you only watched the TED Talk, and somehow the video paused. But I promise I will make sure that it doesn't happen again. All right, let's move on. All right, so you have watched the first part of the Alaka video. I said I'd give you 1 minute for A and B, so I'll wait about 30 seconds. And then if you need more time, I'll give you more time. So 30 seconds. All right, guys, if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. I know it was a little bit more than 30 because my cat came into the room. All right, so choose the best two statements. Now, all of these are true, but only two of these actually are the best statements to show the purpose of this segment or this part of his TED Talk. And the answers are to introduce his ideas about why videos go viral, to explain how a tastemaker can influence others. I don't really think he talked about how videos make us feel sad, but all right. And the next part, as you can see, there are 3 steps that he mentions about how Bear Vasquez's video went viral, but these would be basic steps on how a video goes viral. So I'll just wait here. I'll just wait about 20 seconds. All right, now, I know I'm saying this over and over again, but I want to make sure that you do understand. It's a video, so please, if you need more time, go ahead and pause. All right, so here are the 3 steps. Vasquez posted his video on YouTube. So somebody posts a video on YouTube. Jimmy Kimmel tweeted about the video. So somebody's video is liked by somebody who has millions and millions of people following them. A lot of those people will watch the video. Millions of people watch Vasquez videos, which means that, of course, somebody else, anybody, because all those people who followed a certain celebrity go and watch the video, all of a sudden it has millions of views, it's viral. All right, go ahead and pause if you need to. Okay. Now, this is previewing. But this is something that he will say in the next part, in part 2. What do you think the missing words are? You know, go ahead and guess what you think they might be. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to read this without the words, and then when I'm done, if you need to pause the video and take time to try and guess, go ahead. But here we go. But what's important here is the blank that it inspired amongst this techie, geeky internet culture. An entire remix community sprouted up that brought it from being just a stupid something to something that we can all actually be part of, because we don't just enjoy now, we blank. All right, so if you're not sure what techie, geeky, or sprouted up means, you can look down here. All right, now this is where you can pause. Now, what I'm going to start doing from now on, I should have told you this from video 1. All right, what I'm going to do now is when I say pause, I'm going to wait 15 seconds. And then I'm going to say welcome back, meaning you are ready, you have unpaused, and you want to see what the answers are. So pause your video now for as long as you need. All right. Now that you're back, it means that you have tried and written the missing words that you think should go there. So here we go. But what's important here is the creativity that it inspired amongst this techie, geeky internet culture. An entire remix community sprouted up that brought it from being just a stupid joke to something that we can all actually be part of. Because we don't just enjoy now, we participate. All right. As usual, when there's like writing and all that, if you need to pause, go ahead and then write what you need. And all right, I'm going to move on now. So now we're going to watch the next part, part 2. And which video does Alaka talk about that inspired people to participate in a remix community? Was it Friday or was it Neon Cat? Let's find out. But I'm going to turn the video off now, and then I will play part 2.
So you didn't think that we could actually have this conversation without talking about this video, I hope. Rebecca Black's Friday is one of the most popular videos of the year. It's been seen nearly 200 million times this year. This is the chart of what it looked like, and similar to Double Rainbow, it seems to have just sprouted up out of nowhere. So what happened on this day? Well, it was a Friday. It's true. And if you're wondering about those other spikes, those are also Fridays. But what about this day? This one particular Friday? Well, Josh Boyno picked it up. A lot of blogs started writing about it. Michael J. Nelson from Mystery Science Theater was one of the first people to post a joke about the video on Twitter. But what's important is that an individual or a group of tastemakers took a point of view and they shared that with a larger audience, accelerating the process. And so then this community formed of people who shared this big inside joke, and they started talking about it and doing things with it. And now there are 10,000 parodies of Friday on YouTube. Even in the first 7 days, there was one parody for every other day of the week. Unlike the one-way entertainment of the 20th century, this community participation is how we become a part of the phenomenon, either by spreading it or doing something new with it. So, Neon Cat is a looped animation with loop music. It's this, just like this. It's been viewed nearly 50 million times this year. And if you think that that is weird, you should know that there is a 3-hour version of this that's been viewed 4 million times. Even cats were watching this video. Cats were watching other cats watch this video. But what's important here is the creativity that it inspired amongst this techie, geeky internet culture. There were remixes. Someone made an old-timey version. And then it went international. An entire remix community sprouted up and brought it from being just a stupid joke to something that we could all actually be a part of. Because we don't just enjoy now, we participate.
All right. We already did this. Just reminding you one more time. All right, so I think we know what the answer to B is. I'm not going to give you guys time. I think it's pretty easy that the video that inspired people to participate in a remix community was, and probably still is, Neon Cat. Because I'm sure people are making their own version of Neon Cat even now. And yes, there is a Korean version of Neon Cat. Again, go on YouTube, look it up. All right, moving on. So, recognizing the speaker's message. So here, again, before watching the video, can you guess what's missing here? And actually, he already said this. So this is really not something in part 3. This is part of the whole Neon Cat. People don't just sit and watch a video. They also, I'll give you a hint. Go back to the preview part for part 2 and look at the end. But if you need to pause the video, pause your video now. Take as much time as you need. All right. People don't just sit and watch a video. They also, I believe it should be here, but the answer is participate. Yep. All right, so read the sentences, then watch this segment of Kevin Alaka's TED Talk. This is the 3rd part. Which ones reflect? Which ones are similar to the ones that he talks about? And I'll give you a hint. There are 2. Also, check those 2 that best describe the 3rd part of the TED Talk. Also, fill in these blanks, these boxes. Don't worry about B. Don't worry about critical thinking. Just this box, this box. So this box and this box are connected. This is connected to this. So what video? Influence of taste makers. What's the video? Neon Cat. What did it do? And then for this one, we're going to see in part 3. We're actually going to see that. So here we go. Oh, let me turn the video off and then play part 3.
Who could have predicted any of this? Who could have predicted Double Rainbow or Rebecca Black or Neon Cat? What script could you have written that would have contained this in it? In a world where over 2 days of video get uploaded every minute, only that which is truly unique and unexpected can stand out in the way that these things have. When a friend of mine told me that I needed to see this great video about a guy protesting bicycle fines in New York City, I admit I wasn't very interested.
So I got a ticket for not riding in the bike lane, but often there are obstructions that keep you from properly riding in the bike lane.
By being totally surprising and humorous, Casey Neistat got his funny idea and point seen 5 million times. And so this approach holds for anything new that we do creatively. And so it all brings us to one big question.
What does this mean? Oh!
What does it mean? Tastemakers, creative participating communities, complete unexpectedness. These are characteristics of a new kind of media and a new kind of culture where anyone has access and the audience defines the popularity. I mean, as mentioned earlier, one of the biggest stars in the world right now, Justin Bieber, got his start on YouTube. No one has to greenlight your idea, and we all now feel some ownership in our own pop culture. And these are not characteristics of old media, and they're barely true of the media of today, but they will define the entertainment of the future. Thank you.
All right, so people don't just watch videos, they also participate. I know you can only hear my voice, but here I am now. All right, so for part 2, you can go ahead and pause the video now and take as much time as you need. Okay, welcome back. This means that you have unpaused and you already checked the 2 that you think are right. So check the ones that reflect what he says. Here we go. Gotta get this PowerPoint fixed. All right, unique and unexpected videos stand out. The audience now decides the popularity of a video. Okay, I don't think you need to pause to write down or check here. But yeah, the answers are 2 and 4. So number 2, number 4. All right, let's move on to this one. This one, what I will do now is I will close my video, wait 2 minutes, come back, and if you need more time, you can just pause it. But I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Again, if you need more time, pause your video now. Okay, you've unpaused your video and you should be ready to check your answers. Here we go. So, Neon Cat, what's in the box here? Community of participation. So which video would you put here for influence of taste makers? That would be Friday. And the last one was the video with the guy on the bike. So here we have community of participation. Here we have influence of taste makers. What did he use in his video? He used unexpectedness. Try and say that right, unexpectedness. And his name is Casey Neistat. All right, here you might need to pause the video if you want to write all of the answers. So I'll wait 5 seconds, pause now. Okay, you've written down all your answers and you've unpaused the video. Let's move on. So I promised you that I would show you a clip. You saw already a small clip of the song Friday. I believe this is the first 30 or 40 seconds of the song. And again, if you want to see the whole song, YouTube, just find it. But here we go. All right, for your information, Rebecca Black, obviously her, she's still making music now. She's still posting videos. Her songs are not as bad as this, trust me. So it's easy to find. She does have her own YouTube channel, and just all I'm saying is check it out if you want. But she's still going strong. All right, now the next video before we finish the class is not Friday, it's Thursday. I think everybody knows who Conan is. So when Friday came out, he was one of the parodies. He made a parody of the video Friday. So let's check it out.
Check it out.
And that was one of the parodies that was made at the time of the song Friday. So I believe that should be the end of this TED Talk class. Yep. see you in class on Zoom, where we will be talking more about videos going viral. So yeah, until then, I